Alex, thanks for talking to us. You just share what you know on Maxwell Cox, first of all.
Yeah, the most important thing from tonight is obviously Max's welfare. It looks positive, he's fine in there. I think it was just a precaution. It did look on the face of it to be quite a serious one. He careered into the advertising boards, but he's a tough kid, and he was fully conscious, although he did pass out for the first 20 seconds, but by the time I got over there he was fully conscious. I think it was just a case of ensuring that there wasn't any damage and mitigating against that, so he's looking okay, thankfully.
Mixed emotions for him though, obviously he got that goal as soon as he sort of come on, and obviously he's had to go off in the end. What do you make on the overall performance?
Well, I was just answering that. Ben, he's gone from scoring a goal, 15 minutes earlier, to then obviously he'd been carried off the pitch on a stretcher, so the changing emotions that you can get in a football game. His mum and dad were over there and his brother, who were a bit worried, but like everybody else, they'll be thankful that he seems to be okay. I think it's a really useful workout. When you factor in we've got a couple of 16-year-olds, a couple of 17-year-olds, 4 trialists. They did really, really well as a team to not only produce some good moves, particularly in the second half, but the intensity and the enthusiasm and drive they showed out of possession throughout the whole game was outstanding, really was. And we thought we were wearing them down, which was good to see when you think that we've got players on that pitch who were in school a few months ago, and then the mistake at the end you just can't factor for. And as a result of that, they didn't get what they deserved, which was at the very least to draw the game.
You just touched on the younger ones coming through then, the scholars. They only returned to training a couple of days ago. Are you happy with the condition they've come back in?
Yeah, they've done really well. They only trained yesterday, and it wouldn't have been a heavy one, and with it being the first day, it had been a gentle intro day. So Max and Mattis have been with us, over the off season anyway, and during the start of the pre-season, so not quite the same for him and Owen Lump, but Max in particular. And Zach Kempster-Down have done really well to get 45 minutes out of the games themselves, and they're up against men, which they haven't been used to. That would have been the first time they'd have played against a men's senior team. So they've done really, really well to obviously assist the team in performing the way that we did tonight.
And I know finally you won't want to name the trialists, but you used quite a few of them tonight. What's the update with them? Are you using them sort of short term, or are they with you the whole of the pre-season programme?
As with any trials that come in, we keep them with the club for as long as we're in a position where we feel that we've got an opportunity maybe to train and play them with a view to signing them. Once we reach the point where we think that maybe isn't going to be the case, we're open and honest with them very early on, because it doesn't benefit anyone to obviously drag out, if you like, a period where they're on trial when you know that the answer isn't perhaps going to be the one that they want to hear. I have to say, all of those boys that did come and play tonight, who aren't attached to the club, showed an outstanding attitude, shown bits of good play, more than bits of good play throughout the game, which is why obviously we were recommended to look at them in the first place. The judgment on them obviously will come not just on today, but how they've trained, and looking back on the game as well tomorrow morning when we watch it on the video.